Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death. It's Lantern Year 22. What a great time. We're going to face off a king. It's our first year that we can actually face a king, and because we've got the Black Knight, we actually only get four chances to face a king. So, a bit of fun, we'll do it. At the end of last Lantern Year, I had a few things to purchase. So I've purchased some 2 gear items. I've purchased a bullfrog halberd and a bully hammer, which are both from the Tuskworks. The bully hammer is one of the new pieces of gear. Let me switch over to this section. One of the new pieces of gear that came in the Survivors of Death box. So excited to use it. It looks like a bit of fun. We're going to use that. And then the bullfrog halberd I used my last campaign. It was excellent. Very big fan of that. So let's go through our survivors like we frequently do. Departing with 5. Unfortunately, as you know, we lost Mossy this year, so we have to make do with 6 survivors. The first one that we're taking out is Artemis. She's the one who's wielding the bullfrog halberd, and she's wearing the Phoenix set. She's hoping to find the castle and do some other things. She's pretty cool. I like her. We're going to change her proficiency to spear. Sure, why not? She's already a bowmaster as well as a, what else is she? Bowmaster and a guitar master. I should probably give her a guitar, to be honest, so she can do cool stuff, but we shan't. Aya. Let's talk about Aya. What a character. She has shield specialization, bow specialization, sword mastery, grand weapon specialization, spear specialization, guitar, club, dagger, and scythe. And that is a lot of information to keep in my brain. So I'm doing my best, and we'll probably forget some things, but she's going to be fantastic. When we depart, she will need to gain a new knowledge, but she's wearing our full Marchioness set, and she's using the bully hammer, which is our new gear item that we do not have in the grid yet, but she's tremendous. Lucy switched proficiency to axe, and Lucy's rocking the greatest Gax from Morg. She is wearing the singing set, scavenger kit, regen suit. Lucy's going to be pretty good. And she finally managed to achieve that specific strain fighting art, so we're happy about that. Willow, we all know Willow, she's wonderful. And finally, Newt is our scout. Hopefully going to get some high rollers, but she purchased serial code to hopefully keep her alive for a little while. So it's a king showdown, a level 1. It's been 12 months since I've fought a king, so I really have not got much recollection of what happens in the fight. So that's fun. We don't have anyone with physiognomy, so we don't gain any new terrain. But we will go and have a look at Aya. So she needs to gain a new knowledge. So I think we're going to clear off High Roller. We're definitely not clearing Death Sense or Eudamia. Okay, so that's not actually Blood Dancer, it's the other one, which is potentially actually useful in this one. I can't remember, I think the king does have some ranged attacks. It is called something dancer. Freeform dancer, there we go. Freeform dancer. So I'll put that over here. So Aya's got freeform dancer. When a monster attacks you with a ranged attack. Cool. I am feeling a little nervous about this. If the king kills us, then that's not ideal. We've come so far, it'd be devastating to fall short. I don't think there's anything else that needs to happen, so we will just move along. Our first person will be Artemis. We're facing a level 1 king. Good luck to us. The Impossible Door. That's a nothing event. We don't have to do anything. because we don't have a master key or a portcullis key. Aya has a random event. 48, I think we just rolled the gambler. We did roll the gambler, death wager. Only the event revealer may speak, so I'm the only one who can speak. The survivors must play the gambler's game or be trapped with him forever. Each survivor rolls 1d6. All right. Well, this could be a tragic end for some of our survivors. Artemis, it's a 7. Artemis will not roll again as she has no re-roll. Aya rolls a 9. If she had otherworldly luck, she would have just got +1 luck. We'll not roll again with Aya. Lucy rolls a 4. We'll come back to Lucy. She may contemplate rolling again. Willow rolls a 4. She will not roll again. And Newt rolls a 6. She will not roll again. So the question is, does Lucy try and get rid of her negative luck? I reckon we might. I reckon we might try for a 10 here. If she dies, we've got dead again, and she's got undeathable. So it's potentially not that risky. Yeah, we'll go for it. So it's a 3. That's a lantern 10. Fuck yeah. Get rid of that negative luck. That's amazing, Deno. You're a legend. You win. Gain 1 permanent luck. The guy left the settlement and he's just hanging around. What a pest. Silent landscape. All survivors suffer 2 brain event damage. Lucy, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. We're probably running a little low on insanity, honestly. Well, she's not. And nor is she. 1, 2. Nominate a survivor to investigate the field of detritus. I think someone's got an investigate bonus, which is called not prepared. It's not analyze. It's the other one. Prepared. No. What is it? What is it called? Tinker. 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 Analyze. Analyze. All right, no one's got to investigate. It must have been Mossy. So it's just rolling. That's a 6. We gain a large flat tooth. How good's that? It's from a screaming antelope. Ooh, Ark Survivor Hunt event. We haven't seen enough of those this campaign, I will be honest. We've seen some, but not enough. Scout Hunt events, Ark Survivor Hunt event. I've rolled 8 every time I've rolled on this. It's a 1! Cool, Hunger Pangs. All right, if the survivors have not passed Overwhelming Darkness, end this event and roll another random hunt event. I'm gonna roll another one on this table because I can. It's a 5. Forum of Failure. Cool. The survivors spy a familiar shape in the distance. If the combined Lumi of the hunting party is 10 plus, well, Artemis is 12. Cool. The event revealer. So this is the 4th event, and so that will be Willow. So Willow rolls 1d10 and she rolls a 3. You must gain a random starting knowledge. Oh, put the one you gained back into your knowledge check. That is awful. That's tragically bad. All right, well, we're getting rid of Guardian. We're keeping Death Sense. We'll roll top down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the third one. So it's not darkness. It's not despair. Fear. We leveled up fear, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Great. Glad I rolled that one. King event. Failed Labyrinth. Nominate a survivor to investigate the fractal. A 9+ would be great if we get a death medal. We'll just go with the person who has accuracy 7 or 5, which is Artemis, I think. Yeah, accuracy 5. She rolls a 10. The spear's one-handed, so losing her arm would not be awful. If you do roll 1d6 on a 6+, the gnashing steps suffer the dismembered arm severe injury. Can we afford to have a dismembered arm on Artemis? The spear is not two-handed. We probably can. Probably can. Dismembered arm is just, you can't use two-hand weapons. Yeah, okay. I think we'll risk it. On a 6+, we get a dismembered arm. It's a Lantern 10. We have a dismembered arm, gain a bleeding token. That was a risk for our Bowmaster, but we gain a death medal. And I think that might be worth it, knowing what I know about the king. Overwhelming darkness. Oh, what have we got? Have we got anything here? Actually, we should have just done that with someone with Dried Acanthus, eh? Yeah, let's pretend that was actually not with our... So that was our scout. She's got Dried Acanthus. Dried Acanthus gone, no dismembered arm. Great result. Overwhelming darkness. So top down, gains the leader fighting art. We don't want leader, so we just gain a Lumi. Ire. 9, 1 event damage to the arms. I think I have a thingy roll as well, actually. 9, 1 event damage to the arms. 4, everyone else gains a survival and she gains a -1 evasion token. 1, which she can discard. And last person rolls a 3, which is a -1 accuracy token, which she will discard. Our shrine roll that we were supposed to do, everyone gains an armor. We did have a shrine last year, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We make it to the showdown. So, we have a death medal. We have freeform dancer on our character. We also got a shit one. So let's shuffle the energy cards. Let's shuffle the hit location. I'm going to review all of his rules because it's been a little while. And all right, so over here, audio synthesis, King's New Clothes, Ghost Geometry, and Current. So if he doesn't have those requirements, it will discard it. Fine, glowing waypoint. Okay, so survivors in those zones are hushed. Ignore vibration damage, you cannot encourage. Do not draw if all survivors are hushed. Current arcs through and then place the monster adjacent to the target. Oh, that's right, we've got to do. We've got to spread a little bit more, don't we? Do we, Mossy? You're so funny, aren't you? All right, so the monster goes first. We did not ambush the monster. There is nothing else in play. Let's commence. Here he is, the king. the king. This is face up. It's a majestic collar. All right, first card is Death Vortex. So it requires a catabolism energy, I think that one is, to be in play, and there is no energy in play at all. And so discard it and perform basic action. Closest threat in range. So it will Ghost Geometry and attack. We want it to be Willow. If it does an after damage, then it will convert sound into energy. Put that over here. There it is. So it's 4 speed, and it's hitting on a 2+. Willow is evasion 3. So if we have a look over here, Ghost Geometry can put it on either Lucy or on Artemis. I think we'll just put it on Lucy. What happens with Ghost Geometry? On collision, target suffers 2 brain damage. So yeah, let's not be absolute spuds. Let's just set it up so it has to be Lucy, and Lucy will dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Lucy spends a survival to do so. Dash. So we'll place here, and then we'll swing the 4 speed. So these hit on a 2+. Now what we might do actually is we might spend a surge from Willow to put up a block with the black sword. So the black sword gains block. We roll 7, so we gain our survival back. So she has a single block, and she's got dodges galore. All right, so that's a 1, which is a miss. That's a 4, which is a miss. That's a 5, which is a block, and an 8, which we will dodge. Do we gain the survival back? We do not. So that's its basic action done. Now, thanks to our Blackguard style, your next attack that round with a sword gains 2 accuracy, 2 strength, 2 speed. And our mastery, or our novel sword thing is, when if you ignore a hit, you may activate a sword and attack limit once per round. So we will activate the black sword and attack right now with a 5 speed. Hitting on a 2+. Hit, 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 including a perfect hit, which means we gain a survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no trap. There is some inflorescences. Impervious. Discard 1 energy card and archive this. So I don't think we can do that, so we'll replace this with a random labyrinth token. A random labyrinth card. So we've got 2 labyrinth cards. 1, 2. All right, so this is a first strike as well. There's so many choices here, Deno. We're definitely going to use a Guardian reroll if this doesn't come up. It's a 9. Yes. All right, so we ignore this reflex. The Torn Regalia, the Ruined Clothes on the left goes into play. That does a wound. And we gain a Void Fabric. That one there, very good. And we now get to roll and decide which ones of these we will attack and or wound. So we get to roll and then decide. Switch to a blue dice. That's a 6, which is not a critical, but it is a wound. All survivors in the monster's field of view suffer 2 brain damage. That's suboptimal. Lux Miseriolia. All survivors suffer 4 damage to the head hit location. That is also awful. Perform ghost geometry targeting the attacker. They are dominated. So dominated means we are knocked down and can't stand up until the end of the next turn, I believe. Where is dominated? Dominated. I'll just look that up. Stand by. Yeah. So what I'd really like, I should really count up that that's a critical. 10, 9, 8, 7. It's not a critical. It's a shame. Death Sense. Analyze. Bit of Frenzy. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card. It's not a critical. So we do a wound. We're now dominated, which means we're knocked down, which means our attack ends and the rest of those reactions are cancelled, which is okay. So that was the monster's first card, and it's now going to draw its second card. It doesn't have either of those energies in play, and so it will once again perform its basic action. The closest threat in range is Lucy. So Lucy has 2 evasion, 4 speed, hitting on 2+ goes to 4+. So that is a 1, a 5, a 6, and a 10. One of those hits is discounted from the singing cap. The other 2 go to the body and the body. We will spend a survival to dodge one of those. It is 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is that. She's not knocked down. We'll just apply our arrival bonuses actually because we need to do that. That meant one of those was a miss, so it's actually no hits. Great, which means we don't have to draw an energy card. And that is no damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good start for the A team, friends. Good start. What's on top of the deck? It is a majestic shawl with a basic action. Let's go with the legend that is Aya. And she's speed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's into the blind spot. She is into a location that is currently hushed. So she's going to swing with the bully hammer. Let's step through everything that happens here. First of all, she is rolling 2 speed normally from the bully hammer. She gets +1 speed when she swings with a sword. She also has an innate +1 speed, which means she's got a total of 4 speed on her attack. When she attacks, she's a sword master, so she gains +1 accuracy. When she attacks with a grand weapon, she gains another accuracy, giving her a total of 4 accuracy, which means she hits on a 6+ with the bully hammer. It's 10 to hit. This is a risk. So we're going to start by doing that. So we roll an 8, a 6, an 8, and a 2. The 2 we can re-roll because we're a bow specialist, so we re-roll into a 6. So, 4 hits. No perfect hits. So we roll our 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to do this in fluorescence. So we'll draw out one of these cards and we get the Lightning Forest. So we will choose the Lightning Forest first, and we will use our Qatar specialization to cancel that reflex. Or do we want to do this one? Any adjacent survivors suffer 4 damage and knock back 7. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. I think we're probably okay with that because we've got plenty of evasion, so we'll cancel this stone stem. Okay, so we rolled 4 hits. So with Onslaught, which is a rule of the Bully Hammer, I've got to remember what Onslaught does. God, there's so much with this, with this attack. Okay, so if we critically wound, the monster is knocked down. Yeah, that's good. Onslaught. For all your attack rolls, hit double your wound attempt totals for the attack. So we double every wound attempt total for the attack. So our Bully Hammer gains 6 plus 8, which is 14. So it starts at 14. We then roll 1 dice for the wound roll, and we roll 1 dice for acid palms, because it is a fist and tooth attack. Anything else, Dado? And if we had successfully rolled a grand weapon, we would double it again, so it would be quadrupled. So we roll, we're cancelling this one, it's the first chosen hit location. We roll a critical, so that is wounded. With Onslaught, you double the first wound roll on this attack, on all of the attack, and when the successful wound attempt total is greater than or equal to the monster's toughness, add +1 to all hit locations. We add +1 to all hit locations because that's 19 plus 14. We basically just need to roll 5 on this attack. So we'll choose next one based on a crit. That is a critical. So we'll use this Majestic Right Pauldron, which will give us a death medal and a wound, and that is also 1, 2 wounds, 1, 2 wounds. There's also another 1 to all hit locations. Next one, that's a critical. So that's 1 to all hit locations. And then this one, that's a wound. It would be a critical, but there is no critical location. And so now we have to do Gable's Tree. Place the Gable's Tree tile in play. There's the Gable's Tree. It goes under the king. However, it can't because the Lantern Halberd is there and it is impassable, I believe. But you can put it somewhere else. Where is it? There it is. Impassable. Great. So what we'll do is we'll put it underneath the king like this. I don't actually know if this is the correct thing to do. It just says place it under the king, doesn't it? Place it under the king. Yeah. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. So, performs basic action targeting the attacker, which has a ghost geometry, which unfortunately is going to give Lucy a severe injury unless we go and target Newt, and we could move Newt. So let's dash with Newt. This is just going wonderfully well. So the king will go here, ghost geometry like so, and then it's going to do its attack. It's 4 speed. We can, because we have death sense, so we can actually dodge during this attack. It's 2+. Our evasion is 3, and because we're on the Gable's Tree, we gain another 2 elevation. So we go to evasion 5, which means he hits on a 7. We do not have any blocks up, so haha, 3 hits. What an absolute pest. So we can dodge twice, but we don't need to. So hand, body, body. We'll just dodge the body. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll draw an energy card, and then it also has current. Again, another void fabric. Death energy is in play. When this is drawn, the survivor with the most survival loses 2 survival. 1, 1, 2. So this attack gains after damage current 6. Let's read current. Survive with metal gear up to 6 spaces away. Lucy, do you have metal gear? No. Willow, do you have metal gear? No. Artemis does, but she is more than 6 spaces away. Oh no, Fetosaurus is metal. That's a shame. So we do go to Willow. Alrighty, well the attack goes on to Willow. Perform this attack profile on them. 9815. Now this is still a turn where we have already dodged once. So we can dodge once more to regain our survival back. We do. So one of those hits our head. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is that. And there's no one else for it to arc to. So that is the end of Aya's first attack. She has a free surge. So she will swing. What I also have to do, because she critically wounded with a scythe, is she has to shuffle not these two, these ones into the deck, because she critically wounded with a scythe. She's got a free swing with a scythe too, so. Oh, I gain another void fabric. Wonderful. Bong! Okay. Let's put the void fabric in right now. Can you tell how nervous I am about this fight? I'm so nervous. She's going to make her free swing with the scythe. And if you recall, we're 4 speed. So 2 7s is 2 hits. These 2 we re-roll into a 10 and a 3. So the 3 misses, but we did perfectly hit on our attack, which means because it's a club, we double our wound roll. So it's 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. We choose the location after rolling. So that's a 2. Now if we look at this one here, if you are atop a giant stone face, Gable's tree, gain +4 luck to win this location. So we actually critical on a 2+. So we're going to fling its head. Bong! It flings its head over here. It's a critical and it's a double wound, so if there are any catabolism energies, there's not. So we'll just take that one, gain a heavy chain. And that is not a critical, it is a wound. It's 1, 2 wounds, plus we add that. What's on top of the deck? It's a fingernail castle. We will swing again with our surge. So what we're hitting on 6s, so 6 and 7's 2 hits, 8 and 8. That's 4 hits, so we're doubling our wound rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can cancel something. Do we want to cancel that fingernail castle? Or do we want to cancel this one because there is a death energy in play? No, because we can critical that with ease. So we'll roll on the fingernail castle. That reaction is cancelled. That's a critical, does a wound. Gain 1 to all hit locations. From the Qatar. Now we'll roll this one. 2 and 2. We're doubling our wound attempt, so we'll just do that one. That's a critical. It gains a -1 evasion token, and we gain a Pallium. And that's a critical. We gain a King's Coin. 1, 2. And guess what? 1, 2. King's Coin. And what was it? Yeah, King's Coin. Okay, let's go. That's the end of Aya's activation, and she hasn't yet moved. She didn't actually have to spend survival for a surge because she's got Sweet Battle. She'll move to here on the tree. Newt is going to walk 1, 2, 3 and put herself in the stone face. Let's have a look at what's on top here. Who's got the most luck? Willow does, I think. So she's dominated, but she can stand up at the start of the monster or survive a turn. Does she go into a hushed location there? No. The only position that's hushed is the back. Swing with the black sword. Hit, hit, and miss. 1, 2. There is a... Oh, wrong section. First strike. We can't cancel the reflex, so we need a critical. We roll a 1. Guardian reroll. Into a critical. It gains a -1 accuracy token and is knocked down. It's got a -1 evasion token, so it's actually a second hit. Or just a third hit, I should say. Inflorescence. Discard the death. Draw one of these. The Dark, Dark Forest. Yeah, Sword Master. So it's a 6. It's not a critical, but we will wound the Dark, Dark Forest. This is going very, very well. And that is another critical, which is delightful. Gain a random. Non-death survivors gain 3 insanity. Another wound. Aya's a rampager. Absolute rampager. That bully hammer is just disgraceful. And that's a random monster resource. 1, 2. A King's Coin. It's beautifully minted. Okay, so Aya has gained her proficiency point with the bow. By the way, she's currently critting on 6s. When she becomes a bowmaster, she'll be critting on 4s on everything because she will be deadly 2. No, she'll be critting on even better than that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, 4. Critting on 4s. All we need now is to take a savage weapon or a devastating weapon. It's game over. Game over, man. All right, who needs to get proficiency points? I feel like we want to get an axe proficiency point on Artemis, was it? Artemis is going for a spear. Do we go with the bullfrog halberd? What's on top of the deck? The majestic left pauldron. No, I think we just save for Aya, don't we? We'll let the monster have a turn. Okay, so first thing he does is not everyone's hushed, so he draws a card. Oh no, it says draw an energy card. I gave him 2 attacks last turn. Draw an energy card. Oh, that might be from another king. Catabolism energy. When this is drawn, a random survivor without catalyze gains it and gains 2 strength tokens. So we'll roll from top down. It is Lucy gains catalyze, sorry. At the start of your act, archive a token from this card and suffer 4 damage to a random hit location. Then it draws its AI card. It is. Oh, I can actually do it. Okay, Lucy, Aya's going to dash and surge. She gets a free surge. Here. 4 speed. We know it's hitting on 6s. So we re-roll these 3. 8, 9, 6, 8. So these wound rolls are doubled. 1, 2, the trap. 3, 4. So we have a spear proficiency. So let's see if we cancel the trap. We do. So the trap goes back into the deck. That one is the only one that we've drawn. And we shuffle. And go again. One. Oh, he's got to go get his head, doesn't he? That's fine. Inflorescence, so that one goes away, that one goes away, this one comes out, this card's in play, and we have these 4. If we do 3 of these wounds, the fight is over, so we're pretty good at doing wounds, especially when we're critical. We'll gain a death medal, and it gets a +1 token for the majestic left pauldron. We'll gain a Pallium, and he gains a -1 evasion token. Is there more Pallium left, Deno? Nope. And if we do this wound on the Fire Palace, it's game over. We do. Fire Palace is over. Could have cancelled that reflex, so. And I didn't even give myself the bonus armor then. Bully Hammeriah is a real bully. 5 king resources, which actually goes to 6 because we have a scavenger kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think we also will gain 4 basics. Could we defeat a king at level 3 at this moment in time? The answer is probably yes. Is it worth the risk given our current situation with the survivors situation? We've got to fight that guy again. I forgot how amazingly intense that fight is. Weapon proficiency, all right. Everyone should have gained a survival too then at the start of your act. All survivors gain survival, so we got +1 survival twice. Complete the showdown. 2 hunt assignment. Supreme cuisine. Ooh, feels good. Feels good, man. All right, it is the time to face the butcher. We gain the Kingsmith settlement as well. So we'll add that. And I say, let's get ready to rumble. let's get ready to rumble. If we can ruffle stomp a king that easily, the God Hand could be in some real trouble here. Left pile will be card number 1, and right pile will also be card number 1. Did we already do jousting? Ah, that might have been in my last campaign. Let's have a look. Pretty sure I marked them all. Yep. Nickname. Yeah, we did already do jousting. All right, so we'll draw this one. It rang. Bong. Yeah, I don't think we will do cracks in the ground. The bell rings. Roll 1d10. Oh my god, we can suffer -1 population. Oh, come on, Dano. It's an 8. Way of the Rust. I will archive her Dried Acanthus to suffer the severe head injury and then not suffer it, and then she will gain Way of the Rust. Her bleeding tokens are also evasion tokens. Yes. Is it in here, Scribe Guy? Did you give us Way of the Rust? You didn't. I need to make that a note. All right, I'll be back soon. Okay, it rang. I'm entering in my resources, Mossy. King's Collar. Pylorix. Majestic Arm. Ancient Blade. Spiral Pauldron. King's Cloth. King's Coin. King's Coin. Pallium. Heavy Chain. Void Fabric. We also collected 2 Death Metal, which is not in here. It is in Strange Resources. Death Metal, Death Metal. And our basics, it's one of those, 2 Hide, and a Love Juice. Let's look here. So, bed we would quite like. We have Water of Life, Deno. Storytelling, it's fine. We don't need Morgue. We literally would be chasing bed or storytelling. Is that worth the spending of our resources and our endeavour? I don't know. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We will do that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We'll do that. Don't think we'll do that. That's gone. Don't need that. Don't need that. Contemplate that. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. Oh, yes. No, no, no. No, no. No, 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 no. Actually, I don't think, yeah. Okay, so Aya is going to use Nightmare Training. So she'll spend 3 survival. One, 2, 3. And she rolls a 10, so she gains 1 accuracy or 1 strength. She'll take an accuracy. I'm actually okay with that. She'll try again. 1, 2, 3. She rolls a 5, so she'll spend another survival. She rolls a 4, she'll spend another survival. She rolls an 8, so she gains a bow proficiency point. Good. Do that again, and we should be home and hosed. 2 endeavours. We'll do a shrine, and then we'll do 2 partners. Shrine, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll contemplate some other things. Let's deal out our knowledges and see if there's any that we'd like to purchase for any of our survivors. Call the storm. 3. Oh, did you say duty bound, Deno? Did you say duty bound? We'll purchase duty bound for... No one's got systemic pressure. Oh, we can get systemic pressure, don't you worry about that. Artemis. We're just going to upgrade to find the casters. You could have moved 3 times with dashes and stuff, so I'm doing that. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to do that. Do we want to? Yeah, we'll give her duty bound. 5 Lumi. She does actually have to do her rank 4 regalism. It is our last ever level up for philosophies in this campaign. She gains 5 insanity and affirmation. Try not to roll a 1, Artemis. Oh my god, she rolled a 1! She's got no lifetime reroll either. No! Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, that's tragic. That's tragic. Ah. Ah. 2 survivors dead. All right, it is fortunate. There is something I did mean to do, but I haven't updated it in Scribe, and it is this. It's a story event. It's Luck the Wanderer. We're going to have a Wanderer, and I'll explain my logic behind it, even though we're not allowed to gain stuff. What I figured was we had very little success with using this guy in any of our campaigns. He came in at a point when everyone was just too souped up and we had survivors galore and he just never felt worthwhile. This is a campaign where I feel like we may actually get some value out of the guy, especially now that Artemis has just died. So we're going to include Luck the Wanderer into our campaign. Wanderer Luck, when you reach it, read the introduction in this book. Luck joins the settlement. Use the preceding rules to create his record sheet and increase the population by 1. Roll 1d10. Oh, that's an 8. We take in the stranger. We may spend an endeavour. Good. So we will gain 2 hearts and we gain, so luck starts with 2 hearts. So I'm going to have to track luck. So I'm going to go build his sheet now and then we'll have a look at the Kingsmith and see what we can buy. So I shall return. Okay, Luck has joined us and here he is. Look at him. What a guy. Yeah, so we might get to use him now that Artemis just died. No, Artemis, you did so well. You were so brave. The Kingsmith's got some great items that we can craft. We're gonna do partners with the 4 remaining people that are left, or the 5 remaining people that are left. Newt's a bit of a loner; she won't do it. And we do still have 1 for Shrine, and I think that's pretty much it. We could Bell of Challenge someone to gain armor to hit locations and strength tokens. Yeah, let's give Lucy honourable. Actually, we'll give Lucy honourable. Bong. Because that seems like a bit of fun. Yeah, And based on what we just observed in that showdown, we should be okay. However, this lantern year we are facing the Butcher level 3, and the Butcher level 3 is a Kalenian Butcher, and that guy is a bit of a nightmare. It's the only loss that I have recorded on YouTube, I think, is my fight against the Kalenian Butcher, which is a real shame, actually, real shame. So that could be the end of our campaign, but that's another random death by rolling a 1 from Regalism. How do you like that? A little bit of Regalism death. Kalenian Butcher, and then we'll fight a few more kings, I think, and see if we can build a few king sets. If we look at our gear now, I think we can come pretty close to a king set already, I think. There's a lot of stuff there we can buy. What do you need a royal shield? A baby? No. Yeah, I'm going to look at those off screen, decide if we're going to build any of those, but we probably will. So it's been a great hunt, friends. I'm glad to be back kicking the shit out of monsters with you. So we'll catch you all in the next Lantern year. Big Deno out.